como tú no hay nadie más. Tú un porro y los demás. Jamás. Como pa' llenarte de Chanel, yeah. Un chorro de niña y tú una mujer, yeah. Aunque tan rica no es tu nivel, yeah. A la única que le quiero ser fiel. Como pa' llenarte de Chanel, yeah. Un chorro de niña y tú una mujer, yeah. Aunque tan rica no es tu nivel, yeah. A la única que le quiero ser fiel. Me gustan así de rica pa' que la vean. Sin un santo en la piel, pero esa atea. Yo la pongo a creer en algo.
Hi guys, so I am at home now. It is yay, okay. It is 3:30. Now on Fridays we knock off at 1:30. So I left work and I came straight home. Now even though I wanted to just go straight and talk to you guys, I realized that I had other pressing matters that I needed to attend to, and that is creating content. Now I have a collaboration with my favorite investment company, which is Frank. I've worked with Frank Group. I think this is going to be the 4th time now, and I like that they keep remembering me whenever they're having campaigns, because it shows that there's something that I'm doing right. But more than anything, I think what they like is that I'm actually a user of their platform. Like, I am a user. It's not someone where just because I have a following, of which I don't really have that much of a following, but it's not that just because I have a following and now they want to work with me, now I have to quickly create an account so that I can show that I'm using this. I'm actually using the investment platform, and I've been using it before I even started working with them, and so I like that they do remember me. So this time around we're doing a collaboration on a child account. So by the time you are watching this, the collaboration would have happened, because it is supposed to go up on Sunday, on Mother's Day, and I'm looking forward to that. So I wanted to make sure that I quickly come back home and start creating the TikTok video, which I'm going to post on TikTok as well as on Instagram. Now I'm not gonna say go rush and I'm not gonna say go and interact with the video, because I want it to be organic. But I do want to say that if you are interested in investing for your daughter or for your son, for your child or your niece, and you're looking for a platform that will allow you to do it yourself and track the investment, Frank Investment is just good for that. That is why I'm investing for my daughter on there. I already have my own investment where I save and invest for my emergency fund, but also I have an investment for her as well. And that is, you can't have a child investment account without having your main account. Create your main account and then you have a dependence account. So I really want to encourage you to do that. And the reason why I'm also talking about this is because there were some of you guys that asked me, because I kept referencing on my one videos, I kept referencing education account, education investment, education fund, and people are asking, can you just take us through that? When I always reference education fund, I'm referencing my investment, the investment for my daughter with Frank Group. That is where I put my money. So I think I started investing for her on the platform 2 or 3 years ago. On the first, after the first year, because we needed some money for her school cost, we were short with some money for her for us to buy her uniform. I ended up tapping into her investment. Like, I think I withdrew around 6,000, so that did take me back. So I had to rebuild again. But I liked that in the span of time, as I'm investing for her for the next 84 until she's 18, I'm able to access her fund for her, for me to be able to do things for her, for me to be able to make sure that whatever that she needs, she gets. I don't have to wait for a maturity date, and that is why I'm investing with the platform. So the reason why I also chose is because it's just easy. It is easy. Like, literally setting up an account within 30 minutes I was done, and that is why I've been just investing with them. But also what I like is, from my investment, I'm able to deposit for her as well and monitor the money that is in her account without having to go and log on into hers. So I had to come back and film that reel, of which I'm hoping that the content that I got from this camera, because I didn't use my phone, I used the camera. I'm hoping that I got a good shot, because I do not want to repeat this. So now that I'm done with that, I need to go quickly fetch my daughter from school. But I'm thinking I need to get myself a suitcase, a small suitcase. Like, this thing of me, every time when we are going, go my backpacks. Yes, sometimes it's good, but it's just not convenient when you you having ikwamening, you know, whenever we are dropping off and now we have to go in the house whenever we're going to visit my partner. Now you have too many bags to carry. I do not like that. So I want to go quickly, look for a suitcase at Checkers, and then from there I'm gonna go and pick her up. I'm hoping that I can find a suitcase, a small suitcase for 600 rands, because I don't want to spend more than that. I just have to check on my envelopes, because that's also another thing. I do not want to spend money from anywhere else besides money that is in these envelopes. Let's see how much money we have in here. So under the home envelope, I've got 110, so I can use that. And then here I also have money. Yeah, here we're good. So oh guys, I've been talking for a lot, like I've been talking for a long time, so my throat is dry. So I still have money on my daughter's account, on my daughter's envelope, but I'm not gonna touch this. And then I've got money on solo dates. Let's see how much money I have in here. I've got 200. So when you add with well the 120, it becomes 350. And then I've got money for week 1 and week 4. Now, given the fact that I'm getting paid next week, and I haven't spent my week 3 and week 4. Week 3 for me is a week, week 4 is the week leading up to payday. But for the fact that we are on the 10th of May and I'm getting paid on the 15th of May, and I haven't spent week 3 and week 4, I think I'm gonna use money from week 3. So I think I'm going to take this envelope with me, and I'm going to get myself a suitcase, and I'm going to quickly pick up my daughter, and then we're going to come back and pack for us to go to Midrand. Now, one of the reasons why we are going to Midrand, besides the fact that sometimes we just go there because the reason why we also have to go there is because I have a speaking engagement tomorrow on Saturday with the millennial mom, who is Mindy. Most of you guys know her, you know. She is very popular on YouTube, and I love her so much, you know. I love how real she is. So she invited me to come and speak on finances on her event, and so it's gonna be in Joburg. So I want us to be closer to Joburg. That's why we are going to Midrand. So I want to prepare for that. I haven't prepared what I'm gonna speak on, even though I know the points that I'm gonna touch on. I need to prepare that. I also have picked out some outfits that I think I'm gonna wear. I'm just gonna pick out 2 options, and then that is why I want a suitcase, because today we have more clothes than normal, because I'm packing for things that I might need. And then so that's what's gonna happen tomorrow, and I need to finalize my video that I'm having, the TikTok video that the collaboration that I have with Frank, and it has to go on Sunday, on Mother's Day. But then on Sunday, you guys, I have an interview with the CEO of Frank Group. What? You know, I thought they told me that, okay, you're gonna have an interview, you know, with us, but I did not think it was gonna be with the CEO. I did not think, like, the whole CEO of the group, like of the Frank Group. Like, I'm just like, really, God? Like, so I want to also prepare for that. But yeah, that one I don't really have to worry about. I just have to make sure that on Sunday my background is good, I look good, and then we can chat. But yeah, that's what's gonna be happening this weekend. And I really also want to start editing the video that will go up on Sunday, because I want to show up, and then on that video I will also select the winner of the giveaway. So yeah, that is what has been going on. So right now my camera is overheating. I'm gonna go pick up my daughter. I'm gonna buy a suitcase, pick up my daughter, and then we take it from there. So I wanted to show you my outfit as well. Even though that mirror is clean, you guys, it's just that, you see, it's clean. It's just that when you clean it, I need to get myself a glass cleaner, because when I clean it, for some reason, it leaves off these things. It leaves off these things that I don't understand. So anyway, don't mind that. I want to show you my outfit. I feel so good in this outfit. Like, I feel like myself, you know. Let me show you. Just a simple outfit. I'm wearing my jersey and not a turtleneck, but it's some sort of it has a neck rise here, and then I'm wearing this, and then I'm wearing with this pants. Please do not mind the mess there. It's actually just my bag, a plastic that I need to throw away, and scarf in that needs to be washed. Anyway, don't mind that. So this is what my outfit looks like. I'm wearing with these wide leg pants. I got these pants at Foschini. I love myself some wide leg pants that fit nicely because you can just wear them with anything. And I like to wear my wide leg pants casually like this. I'm also wearing with my sneakers, and then I'm wearing my cap. This is how I was wearing at work, and I felt so good. You know, it's a very casual, freeing outfit. So now I'm gonna go to Checkers quickly, get myself a suitcase. I'm also gonna check some of these shops at Checkers. I'm actually gonna go to the Checkers there because this other Checkers, which I'm not gonna mention because we are on the internet, child. I'm gonna go there because I know there's a place that sells suitcases and stuff and bags. I'm gonna look there first before I go to Checkers and compare my prices. And if I feel like their pricing is good, prices are good, I will go with that. But if at Checkers they have better prices, I'll go with them. But yeah, as I was saying, I've got money on for my week 4, week 4 also I haven't used. So I've got money on my week 3, and I'm gonna use that money to get ourselves a suitcase. Let me just show you why I need a suitcase. So this is my pile. This is just the option of clothes that I want to wear for the speaking engagement that I have tomorrow. 2 options. And then whatever that I do not use, I'm going to use on Monday for work. So I do not have to pack for work. I'm good with that. And then this, let me just hide this panties for my daughter and say, hi. And then these are my daughter's. I have her uniform here. I also have her home clothes here. So if you look at this, plus the shoes that I have here on the bottom, as well as her shoes and some of our toiletries, we need a small suitcase, a travel size suitcase, you know. So that is why I want to get ourselves a suitcase so that we don't have to pack a lot of things. Let us go.
No sabe inglés, pero siempre dice roll with it. Mezcla de paisa con diosa de Santorini. Un beso tuyo más chimba que un feeling. Ese es el feeling. Como pacha y no te echan yeah. Un chorro de niña y tú una mujer, yeah. Aunque tan rica no a tu nivel, yeah. A la única que le quiero ser fiel. Como pacha y no te echan yeah. Un chorro de niña y tú una mujer, yeah. Aunque tan rica no a tu nivel, yeah. A la única que le quiero ser fiel. Yeah. La baby no es de motel, pero mal azote. Sacó la camarilla, quiere que la enfoque. Quiere video conmigo para que se toque. Así es Ricky sin retoques. Contigo soy un bacán, yeah. Somos como el yin y el yang. Sin forzarlo se nota, yeah. Tú y tu curiosidad, yeah. Como pacha y no te echan yeah. Un chorro de niña y tú una mujer, yeah. Aunque tan rica no a tu nivel, yeah. A la única que le quiero ser fiel. Como pacha y no te echan yeah. Un chorro de niña y tú una mujer, yeah. Aunque tan rica no a tu nivel, yeah. A la única que le quiero ser, que le quiero ser.
Hi guys. I feel like I'm flushed here. Hi guys, so it is Saturday. As I said, today it is the event hosted by my little mom Mandy. So I'm a little bit late. It's something to 1, but I did ask to arrive after 12 because I had a deadline with the collaboration that I have with Frank, and I'm crossing fingers that they're going to approve that first video that I did, because I have no intentions of filming again. You know, I spent quite some time editing that video, so I'm crossing fingers that they will approve. Then it can go up tomorrow tomorrow is going to be when? It's going to be 11. Tomorrow is going to be the 11th. So I'm hoping that it goes up tomorrow, then I don't have to film again, because I'm not gonna have time to film again. So as I said, I'm going to be speaking on Mandy's event, and I'm gonna be speaking on finances. I'm a little bit nervous now. I've seen her. It feels so different to see her outside of my TV screen or my phone screen. So, and it's my first time meeting her, so I'm just gonna go outside now, and I'm going to go in the event. I have my bag here. I'm actually going to find a way to show you my outfit, because I couldn't show you in the house. Let's get out of this car, and then I'll try to show you my outfit. Ne? Let's do that.
Been a while since I saw you. Only well wishes for you. Try my best to ignore you. Baby, you one of a kind. Heard you got a man, hope he spoils you. Cause you deserve someone loyal, someone who can adore you. Yeah, I know when you feel good, know when you sad. What get you mad? Things you done been through. I know the real you, and he got your life out of control. Baby, you way out of this league. Let me show you real love. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better than him. Yeah. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better than him. I saw you, couldn't wait just to know you. We just clicked when we spoke to. Baby, you've been on my mind. And I've been around the world, seen many faces, couldn't find her. Yeah, girl, you was all I was missing this whole time. I know when you feel good, know when you sad. What get you mad? Things you done been through. I know the real you, and he got your life out of control. Baby, you way out of this league. Let me show you real love. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better than him. Yeah. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better. Can love you better.
It's an awakening. And I think whatever we've heard today, whether spiritually, from research or financially, whatever we're facing, I see some teardrops. I said to us, so that tells me inside there are things that, whatever is nothing compared to what's inside.
I got this channel, just crying and I still cry, just like complaining and just to document my struggles as a single mother who was left pregnant twice. And a couple of days ago, the lady who did this dress for me, I went to go get the dress. And if you do watch my channel, you know that Milani's dad is slowly coming back. And with him coming back, there's a lot of drama in the background happening from his family, his wife. There's a lot of things happening. And I keep complaining. I was telling the lady who does this dress, I'm just like, if everybody accepted my child 4 years ago, if everybody accepted the situation 4 years ago, we wouldn't be here. And she said to me, if everybody accepted your child 4 years ago, we will. So to echo what I said, to say everything that has happened in the past 4 years is for us to be here. It has been so easy for me to just focus on the negative about I'm a single mom, I was left, and you know, my children don't have fathers. But if them not having fathers means I have this community, I'll take it. I never thought that I could sit in a room with 30 plus women who actually just want to be here and we relate to each other, and I can't.
I think it's actually good.
It is. That's a weird picture though. No, it's my phone. I'm out.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
What's your YouTube channel so that they can subscribe?
Please subscribe. It's nice up there, you guys. I'm talking my videos. Please subscribe.
Guys, please make sure you subscribe to her channel.
Please subscribe to Musha MGT as well.
Yes, guys.
You're so lovely meeting you. What a lovely lady. I was telling her that, oh my gosh, when I watch your videos, you look so short. I did not expect you to be so tall. She's a model. She's so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free. But can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you, but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lux. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm serving rich Auntie Chloe B. I know my job is a blessing, but if you pay me. Rocks on my wrist, fur on my feet. Setting the table in all the chic. Baby, come eat. I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king if I trust. But you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. I work too hard, oh my. Luxury. We come so far, oh luxury. Cover these scars and diamonds. Luxury. Every day I'm alive. It's giving lux, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lux.
Hi guys, so the sound in this camera is not good. That is why most of the time when I'm filming on this camera, I try to also do the sound on the voiceover on the mic, which means I have to also, if I have to do that, I have to do it on my iPad. But anyway, I'm hoping that the sound is going to be fine. It is a deka deka, but please do not mind it. Please do not mind it. Anyway, I wanted to come and close off this vlog, which is dropping tomorrow as I'm filming this, but I filmed it the past weekend, but I never got the time to unbox the not the giveaway. I never got time to unbox the things that I got at Amanda's event, the one for Mother's Day event, the one that I was speaking on. I never got the chance to unbox these because I wanted to do it with you guys. So they're all in here and it's heavy, baby. So I've been having this bag just sitting in my house. I haven't touched anything because it's like I need to unbox it with you guys first before I can actually start using it. And also I want to also officially close off this vlog. Now as I'm filming this, I'm also in the middle of another vlog. So if you see me in next week and there's a part where I'm wearing this t-shirt sitting in the same position, baby, it was filmed one after the other. So please do not mind that. So I'm gonna show you the things that I have here. I hope that I'm not too bright. I feel like I should bring you guys closer. Let me see if that's possible, so that you can hear, the sound can be better, like so that the sound can be better. But I like this. So as I said, on the event we walked away with these bags full of goodies, you guys. It's a goodie bag. So I'm gonna take you guys through the things that we got here. It's a lot, but just get a view of everything. There it is. I have to also tag one of the brands that is included here on my Instagram, you know, because they did ask us nicely just to tag them. Mindy did ask us to tag that company, you know. I think it's part of the agreement. Okay, so the first thing that we got are these what is this one? Garlic and herb salad dressing. Okay, and then the other one is another salad dressing. So it's two salad dressing. This one I feel like it's more for green salad. This one it's more for pastas, beans, things like that. And then a bottle of water. You know the funny thing, I have water in here. This bottle is so cute. The funny thing is that when I came back from Mandy's event the following day, because I left at my partner's place the following morning, which was Monday, to go straight to work, dropped off my daughter at school, then went straight to work. I didn't have water, because I didn't carry my big bottle of water. And the whole day I was thirsty. And in my mind, and it never crossed in my mind that, hi man, when you are carrying a lot of things in the car, like go check, you might find water in there. And when I got home, and I was thinking of how thirsty I was the whole day, and then I saw this bottle of water, I was like, damn girl. Like I was so thirsty, and I do not like tap water. Like tap water in CBD is just horrible. I don't drink it. It feels like you are drinking iron. I don't even know how iron tastes like, but it tastes horrible. So I don't drink it, and that day I was so thirsty. I walked around asking for water, and I didn't get any. So, but I was sitting in my car, had water, this water. So, but anyway, it is cool. I'll keep this in the office because I feel that's where I'm likely to need it one day. And then the two things that I'm excited to try, I think I want to try them tonight with my meal. There's this, it's Nomudi. Let me put them here. That's the brand, Nomudi. And there's also another one here. Yeah, Numoti, guys, Numoti. I think, yeah. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, guys, but I wanted to check if it doesn't have alcohol, because I do not drink alcohol, you guys. I do not take alcohol unless it's in a cough syrup or things like that. But to take it directly for just leisure, I don't do that. Okay, it's just water, you guys. It's water that has flavor. Let me just say, yeah, it's water that has flavor, and it says here it's sparkling honey bush flavored drink. This one is sparkling. I don't know. Yeah, this one is, and this one is rooibos. You can see there, it's written rooibos. Focus, winner. Anyway, it's rooibos. And then this one is cola something something, cola nitida. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge, and then later on tonight I'm gonna pop one with my dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna go on Pinterest and see what inspires me, so as I'm going to go shopping, I know what to look for. I just need a home cooked meal, so those are gonna come in handy. And then another thing that we have here is this tissue oil, and it's Bramley tissue oil and shea butter hand cream, both of them together. I'm looking for it. I've used Bramley before. I know it's good. So but now I like that I'm gonna have a hand lotion for my handbag for work. Love that. I love that. This goodie bag, guys, packs. And then there's just a pamphlet regarding how to cope with depression, I think. Yeah. And then another thing that we have in here is this. When I saw this, I was so happy. This Dove lotion. I was so happy, you guys. I was so happy because the lotion that I bought a while ago is halfway, and so now I don't have to buy a lotion. But yeah, a whole big tub of this. When I say it's packing, this goodie bag, it is packing. And then there's muesli, Mase. I think this is a small brand, a small business brand, but it's basically muesli. Just gonna put it in front of my head. I'll keep this in the office as well because that's where I'm likely to have it. And then another thing is this pumpling lip filler, chili extract. Yeah, my dot. Okay, so that is it. That's it there. You see me, you see my face, and almost every video you have seen me in, for everyone who joined me after I dropped the hair care content and I started talking about finances and all stuff, I have always came with my bare face, and that is because I don't know how to do makeup. I haven't also taken the time to, I've tried to learn, but I stopped when my skin started giving me problems, and ever since then I have this phobia of makeup. I love makeup, I love it on people. I feel it looks beautiful, but then I have a phobia of it because I feel like it's gonna clog my pores, and then I'm gonna have to revert back where I was. Guys, I do not want to go there. So I have this phobia of makeup. So I also haven't been intentional in just going to the shops and saying I want something that is non-comedogenic, something that won't clog my pores, something that will be light, because my skin is good. It's not like I need like full coverage, you know, but still I haven't done that. And so maybe that one day I will do it, but this would come in handy if I was a person that did makeup. Then Spice Robertson, that's going in my cabinet. Aromat, most definitely going in my cabinet. And then I have, this is sunscreen. Yeah, it's sunscreen, guys. It's a spray. You can spray it. Just do it here. There you go. Now let's see how it applies. Let me also put it on my, okay. I like that it doesn't have, it smells like coconut, but it doesn't smell perfumey, you know. I can deal with the coconut smell because that's a natural, it's a plant. But then if perfume in skincare, I can't deal. This is really good. It applies very well and it disappears. It disappears. That's good. That's good. This is going to be in my bag, my work bag, because it's gonna come in handy. Like maybe before I leave the office, I apply it just to make sure that I am protecting my skin. If there's one thing I'm obsessed about, is protecting my skin from sunburn. And then, oh Lord, I got a labello. A labello, you guys, a labello. Let's move the first thing, the first layer. Vaseline uzokuthi uphumule, you know, I use this, but uzokuthi uphumule. This is also going in my work bag. And then another one that is also going in my work bag is this lip balm. This is lip balm. I think it's from the same brand as this one, MediHelp. Yeah, same brand. I'm gonna keep it close up until I finish my labello, and then once it's finished, I'm going to put this one in my bag as well. And then chocolate and a keyring, and then there are 2 vouchers in here. Gift voucher. It says gift voucher, the media training for public speaking and master course. Ooh. Okay, 50% off, valid until 2024 December. Okay, this is good because I'm doing a lot of public speaking these days. You know, this will really be good. Even though I don't think that I get timid. Like I started doing public speaking from high school, so I don't really get timid when I'm talking. I think more so it's just that issue of most of the time because of lack of time or procrastination, I do not prepare ahead of time. Like I do not give myself enough time to prepare and structure my speech so that it is flowing and aligned. And I want it to be like that. But in terms of like speaking, it's not really something that I'm scared of. You know, at work I chaired a meeting for the first time, and when I dropped the call, when we said done, when we're done with that meeting, there are calls from some of my colleagues that calls, and then everyone who called me, who I'm closer to at work, they were just like, yo, wena, uyakhuluma, huh, you have energy, like, I was just like, what do you mean? But it made me realize that I can talk, you know, I can talk, especially if I'm well prepared. If I'm well prepared, I will talk, and I'll talk sense. That's the most important thing. You mustn't just blabber on and you talk nonsense. I talk sense, but it's that thing that I'm not timid, you know, I've never been timid when it comes to public speaking. So, but this is a good voucher. This is a good voucher right here. So I'm going to, you know what I should do? Let me take a picture. Let me take a picture of all these things for my thumbnail. Definitely doing it for my thumbnail. And then I'll also want to put it on Instagram and then tag some of these companies and tag Mandy as well, because she worked hard getting this thing together, getting sponsors for this, and so I definitely want to tag her and tag these companies as well. I'm just gonna organize them, even though some of these things is food and you are putting them in my new bed, Sana, but it's fine. It's fine. So guys, I am done with that. So now I'm gonna close off this video officially. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Oh, before I close it, how did the event go? The event went well. I came in late. There was a lawyer there speaking on, you know, marriage, community of property, talking about, you know, if you go through divorce and now you are talking custody issues with your partner, even if you're not going through divorce, but let's say for instance you split with your partner, you know, those custody issues. She touched on a lot of important points. There were other content creators there. I enjoyed that event. I enjoyed meeting Amanda for the first time, but it felt like you know her, you know, because it just felt like you know her because we watch her content and we enjoy it. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much, Mandy, for inviting me to such a beautiful, wholesome event. I left with my cup full, and it's always good to take time away from the kids, from the responsibilities at home, and just go be with other women and engage on topics that interest you, that fills each other's cup, that also build as well. And we also had one of the speakers, she is a minister. Oh, that woman, powerful, and I really felt everything that she was saying. And I think she's also a content creator. I think she's also a content creator, but it was just amazing, you guys. It was absolutely amazing. Words cannot express how amazing it was. All I can say is, if you want an event as well, you know, just like the one that I went to speak on in March. I think it was in March. If you are looking for anything where you can go as a woman and just engage with other women as well, those are platform. Please just take opportunity to those things, because they will fill your cup. You know, for me, I don't normally do them, but I'm just so grateful that this year I'm getting, you know, invites. I also got another invite this morning for a women's conference as well, even though I haven't responded. But it's that thing of, oh, now I'm really getting that opportunity to just go and speak, because that is where I feel most aligned, you know, because now you're not just talking to a camera, I'm talking to people, and I can see if something is sinking, or if they are receiving what I'm saying, or if they are not, you know. And so for me, that's whenever I'm in stage, whenever I'm on a stage, or whenever I'm talking, you know, I feel like I'm in alignment. I feel like I'm working on purpose. Even with content creation, I do feel like I'm working on purpose. But anyway, I enjoyed myself, you know, over and all. I enjoyed myself. Mandy is such a wonderful person. Almost everyone that was there, like everyone that was there is just a lovely person, you guys. Lovely people. I enjoyed meeting some of the content creators, you know, doing amazing work, pushing their content, and I wish them nothing but the best. You know, this journey of content creation is not easy. Even with me, it is not easy. Even though I may look like, yo, I've pushed 20K, I feel like I still have a long way to go. But more than anything, it's just the numbers, you guys. You know, don't get so focused on numbers. It's just the numbers, you know, especially with YouTube. You see the number of subscribers, but it does not translate most of the time. It does not translate to views. It also does not translate to how much money you make. It's the number of subscribers. And so if you're trying to build a YouTube channel, just focus on doing what really brings joy to you. And even when the numbers are not numbering, don't focus so much on the numbers. Just focus on why you started your channel, what you aim to do with it, and focus on that, hone in on that. You'll find that even when the numbers are not doing what you wanted to do, it won't be that much of a knock in your confidence, because you will know that you are walking in alignment. You are doing what brings you joy. You are doing what fulfills you. And that is much better than the numbers, that I can tell you, because the numbers sometimes will not number. Then what are you going to hold on to, you know? Then the next thing you're going to want to give up because the numbers are not numbering. So focus on just working in purpose and doing the things that bring you joy. With that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you're not part of this family as yet, make sure that you join us by clicking that red subscribe button on the bottom. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please take care and stay safe. Bye.